today I am doing a New Year's Eve makeup tutorial for you. To me, New Year's Eve is all about like glitter and sparkles and having fun with your makeup, going out of the box a little bit. I had a lot of fun with this look. I am not wearing false lashes only because I don't have the glue. I just put on mascara, but I will be getting the glue in that I ordered from Makeup Geek, so that will be coming in soon. And also I didn't film that in the tutorial. I filmed it after when I was looking at myself and I was like, it's missing something. So I just used the glitter that I used on my lid. I put some of it in my inner corner. So if you notice a difference from this to the end of the tutorial, then you'll know what that difference is. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great New Year, because I won't be seeing you until after New Year's, which is in about 3 days. So I won't be seeing you till the end of the week. But I hope you guys have a great New Year. Whatever you're doing to celebrate it, I hope you have fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so I'm starting off with NYX's eyeshadow base. This is a skin tone one. I'm using this as a primer all the way from lid to brow. It will help the shadow stay in place and also be much more vibrant and pigmented. Also, I apologize if you hear a bit of music throughout this video because my mom's listening to music. Now I'm using the Makeup Geek Creme Brulee eyeshadow on a big fluffy brush. I'm using this as a transition shade. Even though it's a warmer brown shade and I'm going to be using greys and blacks and silvers, I do think it's important that you use a transition shade in every one of your looks. Then I'm using this BYS. It's kind of like a quad. It's called Black Steel, I think. And I'm using this really white eyeshadow from that on a flat shaded brush. I'm kind of using this as a base to the glitter that we're going to be putting on later. Now I'm using the darker shade in that quad, which is a black with some glitter in it. And I'm taking that on a small pencil brush. And I'm just applying it very messily and not blended out at all. I'm just putting it on my outer lid. Now you can mix on a bigger flat shaded brush. If you just take a bit of the grey or lighter grey, and you can blend this together. Don't try and blend it with another black, because it's just not going to work. It's going to become too messy, too black very quickly. So use a grey when you're blending out black. Then I go back in with that big fluffy brush and blend everything together so you don't see like a strict white line and then a black. Then I'm using this BYS. It's a cream eyeshadow. It's called Sleek Silver. I'm just taking it on my finger and you can see how beautiful it is. It's not like chunky monkey glitter. It's very smooth, and it just, when the light hits it at certain angles, the glitter really pops. And I've just applied this on the inner half of my lid and slowly blending it into that grey. You don't have to worry if you go past the grey a little bit, because I'll go in and do some touch-ups with the flat shader brush, which I'm going to do now with no additional product. And I'm just blending it so there's not too much glitter and, you know, all over looking like a disco ball. Then I'm going to use the really white eyeshadow again as an underbrow highlight. I don't want to put glitter under there just because we have glitter going on the lid. So I'm trying to mix like matte shades and glitter shades together. Then I'm going to use the L'Oreal gel liner. This is the black one. And it looks really messy when I'm applying my eyeliner, when I'm filming. But when I am doing it in person, when I'm not filming, it does not look this messy. So I don't know what to say, but it turns out okay in the end. It's just the application of it looks a little bit messy. But yeah, I do have to tug on my eye to do the inner corner. I know it's so bad. Then I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. My shade is W4. I'm taking that on a kabuki brush. Yes, I have sped it up. I wish I was this quick. So yeah, I'm just using that because it's much more foolproof and flawless. And don't forget to blend it down your neck. Then I'll take a little bit more and just use it as concealer as well. Just covering up those little blemishes that I have. I don't know what's happening with my skin lately. And then I'm going to use the e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter Duo. This is the fair shade. I'm going to use the highlighter first and apply it underneath my eyes. I'm going to apply it on my chin and then right in between my eyebrows, and then kind of like a cross above my eyebrows like that. and then I'll take a little bit more and put it just on my jawline on both sides. This will help the contour look much more, it'll just make it stand out. I sped this up as well, and then I'm just going to blend this all in. You can even do it with your foundation brush. I just prefer to do it with my fingers. I feel like it melts the product in a lot easier. So I'm just rubbing that all in. Doesn't matter if it's not like completely blended, because we'll do that later on. Then I'm using the concealer side of this and applying it just underneath my eyes, because that is where I want to cover up any bags or like dark circles, redness underneath the eyes. The highlighter is just going to bring some light to those areas, whereas the concealer will actually conceal any problematic areas that you have under your eyes, and that's the only place that I apply this concealer. Then I'm using the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. The shade is medium. I'm taking that on that kabuki brush again, and I'm setting my whole face with this so that nothing moves, and this will help blend in that whole highlighting thing and make it that like so there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to use the Palladio Brow Pencil. The shade I'm using is brown. So I take the spoolie side first and I brush through any powders from my brows, and then I actually go and fill them in. So I start in the outer tail. I do it much more heavily in the outer tail, as you can see, and I very barely put any in the inner part of my brow. I feel it looks a bit more natural that way. And then I go back in with the spoolie and I'll just brush everything out so it looks a little bit more natural and not so much like I have drawn on eyebrows. Then with an angle brush, I'm taking the same black eyeshadow with glitter and I'm applying this on my lower lash line. It's okay if it looks a little bit choppy, because we're going to go in with that pencil brush again, which is a step after what I'm doing now, which is right here. You can take it as a clean brush, you can put some more creme brulee on it, you can put some more grey eyeshadow on it, whatever you please, and just blend it out so it's not just a stark like line under there. Then I'm using the Rimmel Scandaleyes Eye Kohl in black. This is optional. If you feel it's too dramatic, you can skip this step, but I'm just lining my waterline with this. Then I'm going to use the Models Prefer bronzer in Sunkissed, and I'm taking this on a much smaller brush than I've been doing lately if you watch my 2013 favorites video, because for this look I want my cheekbones to be very sculpted out, so that's why I've done it like this. And now I am just warming up my temples and my forehead to sculpt out the face and shape it a little bit. Then I'll take my kabuki brush, my foundation brush with no additional product, and just clean up underneath by the jawline. Then I'm going to use a Makeup Designery blush in Glow, and I'm using this on an angled blush brush. This is a beautiful coral color that has like some gold in it. It's gorgeous. It's meant to be the dupe to the NARS Orgasm. I got it from Makeup Geek, and I'm just putting it on the apples of my cheeks, blending it back into my temples. Then I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Mineral Finishing Powder on a huge fan brush. I'm using this to highlight the tops of the cheekbones and by the temples, my chin, my nose, well, the bridge of my nose, and it's basically where you put the highlighter, the cream highlighter. Then I'm using the Apocalypse Lip Lacquer from Rimmel. This is the Nude Eclipse, and then I'll use the NYX Sugar Pie Lip Gloss on top of that. And that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great new year. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!